Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order.
Sportsgamerz.com. And in today's Madden 23 video, I'm going to break down the top 5 best playbooks in the entire game. These are the playbooks you want to use to win more games, guys. Just as a repeat, Madden 23 videos from gameplays, tips, and news on my channel. So make sure you subscribe, drop me a like if you really rock with me, comment, all that stuff helps me out a lot as a content creator. For my free YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive ebooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our ebooks, all of our Madden Vault tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at Sportsgamerz.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments. So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to start off at the bottom of the list with number 5, and I'm just going to explain why I feel like each playbook is in my top 5. So, number 5, we're going to go with the Patriots. The Patriots playbook this year is very, very good. Every year it's really good, but this year it's not good for the reason why you might think it is. Every year a lot of people use the Patriots playbook because of trips tight end. This year trips tight end is kind of garbage, I'm not going to lie. It really struggles to beat man-to-man. It's just not a good formation right now for the meta. There's not that many plays overall that are that great versus the meta. Honestly, there really is basically not any routes to consistently beat man that well in this formation with the way the game is right now. Here and there, yes, you can beat man, but it's just a struggle fest. I don't like trips tight end. The reason why this playbook is in my top 5 is because of their U-trips and their bunch. And let me just explain. I put up a bunch tip yesterday that is crazy, guys. It's the Pat Sale. Definitely check that out. But this has one of the strongest bunches in the game with Pat Sale. You do have the base, which is always good to run a bunch that has a good run play so they can't load up on only the pass. But the Pat Sale, the verts, corner strike 5, 1-8 hook. Some very solid pass plays. Obviously, corner strike, like I said. Bunch trail has a good corner route and a good tight end route as well. It's a really good bunch. Arguably one of the best, if not the best in the game. But this U-Trips week is really good this year, guys. I feel like this is always one of the, formations every year that a lot of people like, but it's always just right behind those top 1 or 2 meta formations. This year, I think this formation has the potential to actually be better than some of the formations in the years past that were the meta. It's just super effective right now with the way the game is. You need to use motion to create mismatches against man coverage, and honestly, this formation is one of the best in the game at doing just that. You'll see that this formation has a lot of good routes to attack man with little quick routes in the flat, like whips and outs, corners, and posts that actually get open against man coverage. Remember, trips tight end, sure, it does have posts and corners, but they're just not the best this year at getting open against man. And anyways, this is why these two formations combined bunch and U-Trips week, we're coming in at number 5, guys. So let's go to number 4. I'm actually a really big fan of the Lions playbook this year. Lions playbook really hasn't been anything special in years past, but this year it's actually got a super good combo of formations, and we're mainly talking about the shotgun tight, shotgun bunch tight end, and shotgun bunch. I feel like this combination of formations is really effective. The tight formations this year are just really good. You have a lot of great man beaters in tight. You got the little quick pass stuff out of the backfield to the running back. You got really good corner routes to beat man, quick outs as well. You have option routes, post routes, dig routes. I mean, this formation is just super solid against man, and it does have a base too, which is really important this year as far as being able to, give yourself a run threat. Now, bunch tight end is not really what it has been in years past because, this bunch tight end just doesn't have a million plays, right? It really has a corner out play, it has a run, and it has PA boot over, which is fine. But the thing is, if you want to run a really good bunch tight end, you actually want to look at the run heavy playbook. Now, I haven't included alternate playbooks in this list just because, not everybody messes with those playbooks, but there actually are some really good alternate playbooks this year. Actually, the John Madden playbook you can get in Mutt, you got it as one of your rewards. That's actually a really good playbook. Run heavy is good. West Coast is good. So there are definitely some other playbooks that you might want to take a look at other than just the team playbooks. But again, bunch tight end is a definitely good changeup, and one of the things about it is play action plays this year are really good at blocking the loop blitz. PA boot over is one of the best ones for that purpose. And of course, you have a good shotgun bunch. I mean, anytime you have a good shotgun bunch this year, still one of the best playbooks in the game, guys. Or formations, top 1 or 2 formations in the game. So you guys see, you got the Z spot, flood. You got a base. You got mesh, post, verticals, bunch, trail, Z spot. It's not the best bunch trail because you don't have a post. But still, when you have bunch tight end, and tight, you're definitely going to be a nice playbook. So that's why we're coming in with Detroit at number 4. Definitely a playbook I would recommend taking a look at, guys. And, it's definitely a nice book. Now, number 3 might be a surprise to you guys. This is not a playbook a lot of people think of. It was very much used last year, but it's not for the same reason why I'm going to bring it up this year. And this is Kansas City. Now, I don't want to spoil anything. I can't really even get too much into this because this playbook is just full of glitches, guys. If you want to know the glitches I'm talking about, you need to become a premium member at Sportsgamerz.com. That's where I post all the legit, straight up, just glitchy premium content. I have ebooks, guides, tips, all that. VIP members get all of it. And there are just some extreme glitches in this playbook. Can't really get into them. But if you like to run glitchy plays, this is a very good playbook for that type of stuff. RPOs, options, all that stuff. This is the playbook for that. And there's some big time glitches. Can't say anything more about Kansas City, but that's why they're at number 3. Number 2, Pittsburgh. Guys, if you watch the MCS first little qualifier, a lot of people are running Pittsburgh. And why? Is literally just for their gun bunch. Their gun bunch is absolutely amazing. You have the base, the good run play. You have the good bunch trail. You have verticals. You have Steelers Cross, which is one of the best plays in the entire game. You have deep corner, corner strike, Z spot. This is probably, if you ask the majority of pro players right now, the best bunch in the game for playbook-wise. We actually do have our gun bunch guide on sportsgamers.com. You can buy it by itself for $24.99, or you can become a VIP member for $24.99 and get access to all of our guides and tips for one low payment and get everything instead of having to buy individual products. Definitely recommend it. But shotgun bunch right now is really, really good against all the meta defenses. It's probably even better than last year, to be honest with you. It's just so good. A lot of people were sleeping on it because, we can't block the tight end when the game was first dropped. That's not true. You can block the tight end, but honestly, the way the game plays right now, it doesn't even matter. This formation is absolutely insane. And if you want to run it, Pittsburgh is the book. Pittsburgh doesn't have a ton of other stuff that's really that great. Their tight doubles is okay, but the bunch just carries this playbook, and it's such a great combination of plays. Gotta put it in the number 2 spot. Now, number 1, guys, this playbook was also extremely highly used in the first MCS qualifier, and that's New Orleans. New Orleans has been one of the best playbooks in the game for years. It's just always been slightly overlooked, I feel. It's just kind of like New England, where it's just always one of the best, but there's always that playbook or two that I feel like gets a little bit more notoriety. But this year, I think it's the best because you just have so much stuff this year that's really good. The tight offset TE is arguably the best formation in the entire game. That and bunch is really what it comes down to. So the big thing with this formation compared to bunch is, you have the inside zone, but you have the trap. The trap is that super annoying run that just destroys a lot of the meta defenses out there in ways that the inside zone cannot. You can really want to pull your hair out defending someone who mixes up the trap and inside zone if they got good run stick as well. This is a nightmare formation to defend the run because the passes are also just so effective. this formation has, in my opinion, the best combination of corner routes in the game. You got the bench corner routes. You got some shorter, quicker corner routes. You got the super deep one from PA shot seams. You have, like, obviously seam routes. You got wheel routes out of the backfield to the running back to the receivers. You have posts. I mean, you have digs over the middle, drags, slants. I mean, fades. Like, what else is there? There's one-play touchdowns. You can kill man, kill zone. This formation is just so hard to stop in the hands of a skilled player. And the big thing about this is the setups are so fast. You can just come out, get quick snaps, have to worry about the trap, quick passes, corner routes. And it's like you don't even have time to even get into anything else. It's just, woo, it's a nightmare. But the reason why I like this playbook better overall than Pittsburgh is tight offset TE and bunch are super glitchy. Yes, but this playbook also has bunch too, right? And granted, it might not have the Steelers cross players, certain plays like Pittsburgh, but it definitely has some great plays. I mean, you have verticals, you have trails and tight offset TE. You have some great empty formations. You got some good under center formations, whether you're like single back, you like I form. This playbook is just loaded. And if you want to win more games, this is the playbook you need to be in. I'd say this or Pittsburgh are the top two books in the game right now. So if you enjoyed this content, make sure you smash that like button. Check out sportsgamers.com for the best Madden 23 tips. And I'll be back very soon with some more great content.